Know you got somewhere to go. Won't you make yourself at home and stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, darling. Let's get love. Don't you think you've lost more talk to? Lay down, darling. Don't need to leave so soon. I've been trying out and on to talk to you. Yeah!
When you walked into the room, there was voodoo in the vibes. I was captured by your style, but I could not catch your eye. Now I stand here helplessly, hoping you will get into me. I am so into you, I can't think of nothing else. I am so into you, I can't think of nothing else. Thinking how it's gonna be whenever I get you next to me.
I tell you, I
So have you done? Little sister who's the only one. Little sister who's your Superman. Little sister who's the one you want. Little sister shotgun. Start again. Come on, stay for my wedding. It's a nice day to start again. System that you done. The system is the only one. I've been away for so long. I've been away for so long. Let you go for so long. It's I'll stay to start again. Come on. There's nothing left in this world. There's nothing safe in this world. And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing left in this world. Thank you very much.
Yes,
funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss, but a few of the verses, well, they got me quite cross. The sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for forgetting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or the blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind what I put down in words. How wonderful life is when you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the
I'm gonna get loud. I'm gonna get louder than him. You keep me higher than him. the silver box and karaoke video.
Silver fox in the house tonight. Happy birthday, darling.
Cincinnati, karaoke. Got tired of packing and unpacking. Town, up and down tonight. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Just made me think of me once in a while. I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
Fly me to the moon, let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Won't you fill my heart with song? Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Won't you fill my heart with song? Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, oh, in other words, I love you.
Why, sometimes you just gotta say fuck 'em.